Hello and welcome to 60-Second Retro Gamer. Joining me today is Ant Tremaine and Rich Hatton.
Hello. Hello. You do it a different way around to me. You say
Yeah.
Retro Gamer after... I've actually forgotten which way you've just done it.
Landed. No, you haven't landed yet.
Yeah.
It's
where you need 3D, you get the depth.
Don't start that. That's the whole 3D argument. Anyway, today we are reviewing... Can we get a bit fast? But he's down. We're reviewing Pilotwings for the Super Nintendo. That's nicely landed.
That's a very large runway.
It is. It has to be. Pilotwings on the Super Nintendo, which was released in 1990 in Japan, 1991 in North America, and 1992 in Europe.
Is that why it said... Okay, it says, oh great, but he looks very angry.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, great. I wanted you to fail.
That's why it said 1990 to 1992 at the bottom, and
Yes.
I was wondering why it did... Oh,
The EU release was in 1992. So yeah, it was released on the Super Nintendo. It's recently, in 2009, it was re-released on the Virtual Console.
Sorry, I'm going to have to stir loud.
That's fine.
These lumps.
Being typically British, we are still drinking tea. Gotta stir out your lumps.
Sorry. Oh.
Is that hot? Was it that close? You touched it. So yes, basically the aim of the game is to pilot either an aeroplane, a rocket pack, a hang glider, or a parachute. So
no person on it, just a parachute blowing in the wind.
Pretty much. And you've basically got to land.
Oops. Oh no.
In essence, you've got to land without dying. And depending on how well you do in your descent, I might as well wait for you to finish.
I think I'm done actually. It was very quick. I'm trying to be. How about that? Is that better?
Oh, that's lovely. Depending on how well.
That just sounded wrong. How about that? Oh, that's lovely. Right on the spot.
Depending on how well you do in your landing, your technique, how many scoring targets you manage to hit, and whether or not you manage to break a leg on impacts using the parachute, accuracy, ring, and speed.
This is for parachuting.
Parachuting, yeah, which is the second event. This was actually, I'm sure this was a challenge on Games Master or something. Which is where
surprise me. They did everything on there, didn't they?
Which is where most of my memories of this game come from, because I never owned it back in the day when we first got our Super Nintendo.
Oh.
It's one that I bought recently on eBay as a job lot with Star Fox and some other games as well. But yeah, so depending on how well you do, so I mean, you score if you go through the rings.
Which is
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh. You just missed
cool,
the
yeah.
first
Rings are
one.
worth 30 points, weren't they?
I only need 27 to qualify.
You have to question. Right, usually skydivers go up on planes. He's just
Not
gone up
on
on a
a-
helicopter, clutching for dear life onto a ladder,
Yeah.
and then just let go of it.
This is true.
He's
This
putting
is
his
true.
faith in God here a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh.
And then there's the moving target as well, which I think unlocks a secret level.
What? That one over there?
Yeah, the one that's moving.
Too great!
Bum, 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 too fast. Broken leg.
Where you going?
Why?
So,
Very difficult.
yeah, you have to sort of
That building's
that.
flat.
you have to rotate round.
Yes, I know.
So, first event is light plane, followed by skydiving, which we're on at the moment.
It's very difficult.
Yep, I know from previous experience. Third event is the rocket belt. Is a rocket man.
Oh.
Great landing.
Oh, great landing. I'll
Yeah,
take that.
that's alright, yeah.
You didn't break any limbs.
No.
He still
So
looks very angry there.
keep in mind, it isn't possible to go backwards.
Well, yes, well done.
So he scored 40 for accuracy, 0 for rings.
Obviously, my light plane is my
Yeah, forte.
yeah.
No rings. for
Congratulations, you looked happy on that one.
Okay.
Congratulations, you got your license.
me. Hey!
Some events have bonus stages that add to the player's score, even if it is already 100
Oh,
points.
Shirley.
You're with Shirley now. Listen
Shirley
to
Valentine.
In the skydiving, rocket belt and hang glider modes, landing on the moving platform rewards players with a perfect score and a bonus stage for extra points, earned by falling into the water of a target area. These stages include manoeuvring a diving penguin into a pool, bouncing a winged man across a series of trampolines, and flying another winged man as far as possible. I've never played any of those, so finding out about that when I read about it was completely new and a bit of a surprise. So yeah, rocket belt, and then the fourth event is hang gliding. So you've got to catch thermal currents and ascend to a specified altitude, then land as close as possible to the centre of the grey square target.
It certainly is.
You said bear in mind it's not possible to go backwards.
You can rotate.
Well, yes, I am aware of that now.
Ring!
I'm
You
in
press-
the ring. I've got the
Press
ring.
up to...
Ring pass.
yeah.
Whoa, you jammy fucker. Oh no!
I got it.
Oh,
Past.
he's the ring
I
master.
think you've missed that one.
I've missed that ring.
Oh,
That's fine. You're heading straight for the next ring.
Oh,
I missed it.
No!
I need to go over there now, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
For the flashy, scory bits.
We're getting
Slightly
deep.
harder. There's yeah, there we go. 600 feet and falling. There's only ever been 2
While we're
sequels.
podcasting. We are in fact podcasting
Yeah.
at 30,000 feet.
Oh, I can slow down. That's useful to know.
Yeah, you can.
It looks like a sheep, but it'd be one big motherfucking sheep.
It'd be like that sheep that disappeared for 6 years in a cave.
Yeah.
Shrek the sheep.
But yeah, there's only ever been 2 sequels. There's Pilotwings 64, which was a launch game for the N64, and
You don't say.
yeah, and there's also Pilotwings Resort, which uses the resort from. Oh, has he done it?
No, he's overflown it.
40. I nearly got the.
You nearly got 70.
Yeah,
It's
I thought
looking
you were
good
gonna
for
get it
70.
then, yeah.
So yeah, Ring 9 out of 20, Speed 10 out of 10.
Not that
69
bad.
points.
Hey!
I'll take that. I've been seeing that number a lot recently.
Dinner for 2.
So you need 151 points to qualify, so that's an average of 75 each for light plane and rocket belt.
Well, seeing as light plane is my specialist subject.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now let's go for the James Bond rocket belt.
well, I didn't look at the controls, and I'll just wing it.
A and B.
A and B, and something about these.
Yeah.
Do I get to...
Yeah, you've got to take off,
Yeah.
go through the rings, and then land again.
Oh.
I say passed.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 remaining.
Where are the other two?
Behind you, I think. There's one. In the green. That way. Yeah, this is obviously very interesting for people. So it is in essence a flight simulator game, but it has quite tight controls, I think, for a game of its age. Like I said, it was released in 1990 originally.
Oh. It certainly
and-
looks quite challenging.
Yeah, it does have its challenging moments. I mean, what the purposes of all of the other ratings up above, I don't know, because the only thing that really matters is the altitude, to be honest.
Yeah. I think it's just there to.
There you go. Rings passed, and now you've got to go and land on one of
Where?
the scoring things.
Uh,
So if you land on the moving one, you open up a bonus stage. But
Ah.
is it going for it? Watch your altitude.
Oh, oh.
And obviously as well, your fuel can
I've
run
got
out.
tons of fuel.
Whoa! Up. Fucking hell, man. You nearly got that wrong. Yes, to stop the dead air,
Yeah.
which we nearly had then, it's just escaping.
Right, so basically, the game has drawn. Splashed
into
down.
went
the water.
In the drink.
The
I
game
get
has
to
drawn
retry
praise for presentation. With
No, you failed.
don't be in such a hurry.
He wasn't.
With the pseudo 3D graphics described as stunning and jaw-dropping,
See if I can
And
ace it on the light plane.
and it's also quite challenging.
It is.
They basically said that it can be quite challenging, but succeeding can be rewarding.
Yeah, it looks nice.
So it's really, really nice. I mean, okay, you've got to play on the D-pad and all of that jazz, but I think it lends itself to that sort of control system, and it's a reason why they haven't made that many of them, is that it would dilute it more than is absolutely necessary.
Yeah. Flight sim, eat your heart out.
Yeah. So it is quite basic, but at the same time,
Look at the textures on the grass.
it's really quite nice. Too fast, too fast!
Oh no! Come die. Oh.
Nicely done. Nicely
Did
done.
someone just unlock a car and it landed then? Oh.
I mean, on average, the scores were at least 7.5 out of 10, raging up to the 90s.
I can see a 5 and a
Only
5 from
76. You did well.
No.
I didn't get enough points.
She's a fucking fussy mare, this one, isn't she?
You need
Jesus.
75 points.
You're gonna
Oh, I upset her. Sorry,
Oh,
Shirley.
Just nutter.
Shirley's
She'll get over
sad.
it.
So, after completing the certification courses from all 4 instructors, the player is informed that an agent has infiltrated an enemy base from the evil syndicate on the fictional Izanu Island and has freed the player's captive instructors who are waiting to be rescued. The player's new mission is to fly an attack helicopter from an offshore aircraft carrier over the island, land at the helipad of the enemy base to retrieve the captives. This rescue mission stands out from the normal courses in that the player does more than manoeuvre a craft. As the player flies over the island, they must successfully dodge anti-aircraft fire from ground-based turrets, blah blah blah. Completing the mission earns the player the pilot's wings and leads to harder training areas consisting of several weather conditions and high score requirements. If that is the case, that sounds like a lie to me, but if that is the actual case of this, then nice.
Yeah.
I haven't moved yet.
But yeah, I mean, I've always quite enjoyed playing it in short spurts, but I've never really advanced very far because, I mean, I got a bit stuck in a few places and it was like, well, and
My dad's done this before, skydiving.
I was going to say play Pilotwings.
No, he's actually done it
That's
properly.
one thing you'll never get me doing.
No, I didn't. I couldn't do it. Free falling's not my thing.
Oh no, there we go. Pilot, you'll be called on to test an experimental rocket pack, soar in a hang glider, and pilot an advanced attack helicopter in a hazardous rescue mission.
That box is in mint condition.
It is.
Mm.
The whole batch of these came in mint condition. Same with Wario's Woods, which is another review we're doing very shortly.
Are we?
The realism is incredible as the Super NES takes you airborne with multi-dimensional graphics. No score.
Oh,
Landed.
Endless skylines and the
look at
freedom
him,
to
he's-
fly
he's
wherever you like.
scratching his helmet.
Fucking. No, did I get that wrong? Scratching her helmet, sorry. Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So, I mean, what do you guys think based on...
It looks good.
Yeah.
From what I can see.
It's a single-player game. Unfortunately, there's no multiplayer option.
Well, you don't need multiplayer and everything.
No, this is true.
To be honest. You can get
You
away
know,
with it.
it's okay. I can deal with this. I would quite like to play Pilotwings 3DS.
Yeah,
They've done
3DS and
Yeah, you've
I
got.
want to
analog
get
stick on
I want to
that.
get 64 as well.
Yeah, 64. From what I remember of playing it at Townsend's was pretty good.
Never owned Pilotwings 64 either, but it's on my list.
I think I got it on my emulator at home.
But yeah, it's a nice game. I quite enjoy it. It's one of the many reasons why I had a SNES in the first place.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very good. Very good.
I see. You have a top-down view.
That'll help.
That's the ticket.
Yes.
So
We're
rated
nearly
to
descending into dead air again.
We are, yeah. To be honest, I can't really say much about this other than it's a really enjoyable game. 3 games that you could possibly play instead of this one. I'd probably say Pilotwings 64 is the obvious one.
Yeah.
But I mean, other flight sims tend to go for the realism side of it. And I, to be honest, I may land it. I may actually say Crimson Skies on the PC and I think on the original Xbox.
Size of your eyes.
Fantastic. I won't judge by appearance. Crimson Skies is essentially a flight sim set in an alternative universe between World War One and Two, where zeppelins and planes are flying around all over the place. It's quite a decent game if you've got a console that can actually play it.
Yeah.
And what else would possibly be in this area? There's Flight Unlimited.
I think maybe something like Star Fox.
Yes, Star Fox would probably be quite similar to this. I mean, I need to add that to the review list.
I never played
But
that.
Star Fox is obviously less geared to landing and stuff.
Oh yeah, but it's
It's
all
in
flight
this mold,
simmy
yeah.
stuff, but
Yeah.
it's really good.
So,
I've only
yeah.
ever played Lilac Wars though.
Yeah, that'll probably do it. Those three. Anything you guys want to add?
I might try and pick this up on the 3DS once.
Yeah, because I mean, it's on the sports resort island.
Oh,
So,
well.
yeah, the same. Nicely done. So, if you want to get in touch with us, you can send us an email to info@randomstoke.com. You can message us either through Twitter, which is @randomstoked, or you can get us on the YouTube channel, which you can access either through randomstoke.com, or you can go to youtube.com/randomstoke and either leave a message on the channel or on the video itself.
I didn't get enough points after all that.
23 to qualify, that's harsh. Only 35 for skydiving.
That seems to be my Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Although I did fuck up the landing on the jetpack.
Yes, this is true. So we'll leave it there, and thank you for listening if you have been, and we will see you next time. Goodbye for now.